You've had enough time to get over that New Year's Eve hangover. Now let's get you caught up on some of the big stories this morning. This is Eye Opener. The Mariah Carey New Year's Eve disaster isn't over yet. Now the pop diva could be involved in an ugly he said, she said court battle. A photojournalist is being credited for saving a man from a burning car. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. And 50 Shades Darker released an extended trailer, and it's a little creepy. Let's get it started.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us for Eye Opener. I'm Oliver Tull.
Happy Tuesday. I'm Layla Muhammad. Let's go ahead and get to the top 3 stories you're going to be talking about this morning. Number 3, a marching band agreed to perform at the inauguration, but now the band is getting some backlash.
Yeah, I think because people realized it was a marching band.
The number 2 story this morning we're talking about, oh man, you have to see this video. Twins right here playing. You know, kids climb on everything, and then this happens, the dresser falls over.
What is Swedish for lawsuit?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
What's Swedish for a strong twin?
Yeah.
You gotta see this video. The number 1 story we're talking about this morning, the Mariah Carey drama. We told you about that New Year's Eve performance. Now she may be heading to court.
For attempted murder. She killed a song.
Let's get it started. Just drop me down. That's my favorite part of the performance. Drop me down. They're helping her down, and she's like, just plop me there. It's good. Lynn's back. Hey,
yes.
Lynn.
Hey, good morning.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
I haven't seen you in a year. It's been last year since I saw you.
I know.
Literally.
Miss you guys.
Yeah, so it's good to have you back. Neha's off this morning. Kevin's also off as well. Let's go ahead and get into our top story right now. It looks like the drama of Mariah Carey's Times Square meltdown is just beginning.
That's right. Hillary's here with the latest details on what's going on now.
Yeah, good morning. It's a classic case of he said, she said. Both Mariah Carey and Dick Clark Productions are accusing the other of screwing up the performance seen by millions, and the whole thing could possibly head to court. Well, Mariah Carey's team says her performance was sabotaged by producers of the New Year's Eve show, saying they set her up to fail. Dick Clark Productions called those accusations defamatory and false. Carey's manager later recanted the statement, but she did go into detail about what happened that night. She told Entertainment Weekly, despite the claims, Mariah, she didn't skip the rehearsal, and during that time is when she first noticed issues with her in-ear equipment. Carey's manager went on to say they told both stage managers the mic pack wasn't working. They gave her a new one, but even that didn't work. And after complaining even more, Carey's manager said they would be reassured the mic pack would be working when they go live, but she says that never happened. Now, neither party has mentioned filing a lawsuit, so we're just gonna have to wait to see what happens. But I think because this turned into such a ratings juggernaut for Dick Clark's production company, Mariah Carey's staff feels very kind of used and abused, I guess. They feel like they made it very clear that they had mic problems, that she wasn't happy, that she didn't want to go on and perform until it was rectified, and they kept saying, we're fixing it, we're fixing it, we're fixing it. But I mean, that's a lot of mic packs for things to be wrong with, right?
Right. Well, and she performed earlier.
Well, she did a song that was fine.
All Lang Syne, right? She did that fine,
Right.
and so then the issues happened with this because she's singing over her voice track, but the dancers were on.
Right.
They could hear everything just
Somebody
fine.
could hear just fine.
Right.
They didn't miss a beat.
So I think there's definitely, I think there's probably a little bit of truth coming from both sides, but somewhere in the middle is what really happened.
Yeah, what a mess. All right, thanks, Hillary.
Well, it was a terrifying moment for parents of young twin boys, and the whole thing was caught on tape. The mother, Kaylee Schock, says her twin boys, Bodie and Brock, were playing on the dresser in their bedroom last week when it tipped over, as you see there trapping Brock. Schaaf says she and her husband were sleeping at the time. They never heard any crying or the thud from the dresser. When they checked on the boys, they saw the dresser had tipped over, but they didn't exactly realize what had happened until they looked back at the footage from the bedroom video camera. What they saw was Bodie pushing the dresser off of his brother. Schaaf says she was hesitant to share the video, but in the end felt responsible to help raise awareness about the dangers of unsecured dressers.
Everybody needs to bolt down their dressers to the wall. I mean, we just didn't think about it. So accidents are gonna happen. So we just want to spread awareness to this one accident that happened and hope that it doesn't happen to any other families.
Both Bodie and Brock were not hurt, and their parents say they have secured the dresser to the wall. Now, this isn't the first we've seen, well, it's the first we've seen of this, but not the first we've heard of it, because IKEA was sued over dressers tipping over. And it's just a cautionary tale, because usually they ship with the hardware to mount that dresser to the wall so that it doesn't tip over. So it's just another sign you got to use that stuff.
And you know, as a parent, I mean, just seeing those kids, they climb on everything. And I was just watching the second time, that little boy on the right, the one who helped his brother, the way it fell on his head, he could have been seriously hurt.
Both of them could have been seriously injured, if not worse.
Well, after several artists and performers have refused to perform at the inauguration, one group is getting a lot of flack for accepting that invitation. The marching band of one of Alabama's oldest private historically black colleges says it will play in Washington for the inauguration. The Talladega College Marching Band is one of 40 groups asked to participate. A lot of people have been talking about this story online with very different opinions. One guy asks, how can you tarnish the legacy of an HBCU by associating it with Trump? But Preston writes, I'm proud of Talladega College for being the only HBCU to participate in the upcoming presidential inaugural parade. Please use the exposure to spread the good news about the college. And another artist says she was approached by Trump's campaign to perform, but she says she'll only do it on one condition. We're talking about British singer Rebecca Ferguson. She says she would, quote, graciously accept the invitation only if she can sing Billie Holiday's Strange Fruit. That song is a 1930s protest song about black lynchings. She posted a statement on Twitter saying she wants to sing that song because it's a song that speaks to all the disregarded and downtrodden black people in the United States, and a song that is a reminder of how love is the only thing that will conquer all the hatred in the world. The president-elect's camp has not yet responded to Ferguson's answer, but the internet has. Carmen says Rebecca wants to sing Strange Fruit as a protest against the treatment of black people. She obviously isn't for him. Ben tweets, there's zero chance that she will be allowed to sing that song given its meaning. It's in effect a refusal. But a lot of people were on her side, like Julie, who writes, well played, Rebecca, well played. It's a strong statement she's making, only if I could sing this song. But I wonder of the likelihood of that happening.
I think it's Slim and none, and Slim just left town.
Slim Shady? Where is Slim Shady these days? How is he doing?
Well, he'll be back.
We should call him.
All right, the new Celebrity Apprentice is up and running. Olin is here with more on the first episode.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger took on his new position as the host of Celebrity Apprentice, and it was pretty much what people had expected. Now, the season features celebs like boxer Layla Ali, basketball pro Lisa Leslie, singer Boy George, and TV personality Carson Kressley. Yesterday's premiere episode required the contestants to create a Trident commercial for their clients, but it wasn't the episode people are talking about. It's Arnold's new Apprentice catchphrase.
Who is taking the most risks is really what it comes down to. So therefore, Carrie, you're terminated. Now, get to the chopper.
Yeah, the former governor of California went with his classic lines from the Terminator and Predator films. And yes, the loser actually left on a real helicopter. Now, people on social media talked about Arnold's new spin on the "You're fired" line. Matt tweets, Arnold's catchphrase is seriously, now get to the chopper, seriously? And Amy says the new Celebrity Apprentice is actually good, but his catchphrase is so predictable.
And you think it's too cheesy that he says that?
It is predictable for sure, but it is him. It's very him.
Well, what else did you expect him to say, though?
Yeah.
I mean, that's Arnold. You're terminated. It's not a rumor.
You're too good at that, Oliver.
It's not a rumor. It's real.
Yeah.
That was a good movie, The Kindergarten Cop.
That's right.
All right, coming up on Eye Opener, people in Japan have come up with a strange new toilet paper.
Why? Because Japan, that's why.
Yeah.
And we've got some workout tips to make the most of your New Year's resolutions. Stay right where you are. Your weather is 60 seconds away.
You got workout resolution?
Girl,
You're on it. You've been
I gotta
on
lose
it.
the whole person.